All right then, guys. Welcome to the morning, the perfect morning. Just gotten out of the shower, so hair's a bit wet. And it was a cold shower, mind you. Anyway, the whole point of this video is to make you understand how powerful your morning is. And when you get this right, when you can hit the right morning plan or routine or structure, whatever you want to call it, this is going to amplify your entire day. If you have a slow morning, this is going to make your whole day slow. You lose the morning, the whole day is lost. You're not going to have a productive day. You're going to feel sort of slow and sluggish and depleted throughout the entire day. When you get this morning right, I'm going to show you exactly what I did this morning. And this is what I realized that was stuffing me up for the longest time. I'd have my phone on my bedside table. My phone alarm would go off in the morning, this thing right here. It'd go off and I'd click alarm off. I'd unplug it from the charger. And then while the phone's in my hand, I would just start scrolling. Instagram, let's see, social media, scrolling through. And I'd see, cars, money, women, all these things that will just remind me of the things I didn't have. And it would just put me in that state of lack. It put me in that state of, I want this. And some people say it's good to see these things. It makes you strive. Like you should see crazy cars and all these things around you. Not in the morning like that, not straight away, because you have to focus internally. What is going on? How can you set your day up? Not be distracted by, these materialistic wants, because this is not going to help you at all. I don't care what you say, I use it as motivation. It's not motivation. We go back and look at people who have done any sort of great thing in life. The great Stoics, even Alexander the Great, the Roman Empire, Julius Caesar. All these things weren't flooded with dopamine in the morning. So the first thing that you take away is do not use your phone in the morning. Turn off your alarm, put your phone back. This takes a lot of willpower. It's hard because I've tried to battle with this for the longest time, and now I understand how important it is. And when you feel the benefits of it, it no longer becomes hard. It becomes super easy because you know how you feel after doing this. Then straight after that, I would go and I'd make my coffee. This is my second espresso for the day. But I'd get an espresso, make my espresso, and then boom, straight in the shower. Now, I'm not going to lie and say go straight in cold because it's winter in Melbourne. I started off on warm. And then I'd have my normal shower, and in the last minute, 30 seconds to a minute, switch it to cold, and I'd sit in the cold. And I can go on and on about the health benefits of cold shower and all this, but you know what the real reason is why I do this? It's because I program my brain to do something hard in the morning. When I've gotten over doing something difficult in the morning, everything else in the day seems so easy. It's like I've just sat in a freezing cold shower for 30 seconds or a minute. It may not seem much, but go and try it and see how difficult it is. And once you program your mind to get used to doing hard things, everything else becomes easier. It becomes normal to go and strive and work extremely hard and push yourself and do hard things. Because that's how you started your day off. You started your day off with some discomfort. You haven't rolled out of your bed, stayed warm, cozy, started scrolling on social media, had a very slow, unproductive morning. You get up, bang, straight to the coffee, straight to the cold shower. You get things moving. You don't need to sit there and have this, hour-long ass morning routine. These are the things that are actually going to help you, that are actually going to move the needle. These are the high leverage tasks. So caffeinate, do something difficult, whether that is for me, I find most people, cold showers are extremely difficult to do first thing in the morning. You don't want to do it. You're going against your will. You're fighting everything that's inside your body that wants to stay warm and cozy in your bed to get yourself in the cold. And I'm not going to go on and on about the benefits because it's great for your body. It's good for your dopamine receptors and all these things. But the main goal here is to program your brain to do something difficult. Then once you do that, you get out of that, you are buzzing. You're the energy you have, the clarity you get, because you haven't gone on your phone, you haven't scrolled social media, you've gotten out of your comfort zone, you're now doing something in the cold. Now, this is going to push you to continue doing this because you get that initial reward after doing the cold shower. You feel how good it feels to do something hard and to come out successful on the other side. Now, once you master that, next thing is sit for 10 minutes and meditate. 10 minutes of meditation is going to pay dividends. Why? So what is the benefit? What really is this? We can say it helps anxiety, it does all these things. Yeah, sure. What it really does, it teaches you patience. It teaches you to sit there and not do anything for 10 minutes. Because what starts to happen? Your brain starts to run wild. It's like, your brain starts to tick over all these tasks that you need to do. I'm wasting time. I can't just sit here for 10 minutes. I've got so much tasks I need to do today. Or your phone is so tempting to have right there that you want to start scrolling again. No, you're telling your brain, you're in the driver's seat here. You're in control. Your brain, like your thoughts are not controlling you now. You're controlling your thoughts. And when you sit here, just 10 minutes, 10-minute meditation. I'm sure if you go on your phone, your screen time, how much time you've spent on social media, it's way more than 10 minutes a day. So you can't lie and say, I don't have 10 minutes in my morning to meditate, because we all know that's false. That's bullshit. You got 10 minutes. I've got 10 minutes. I use this excuse on myself all the time. I used to use this excuse. I would say, no, I can't afford to spend 10 minutes meditating. I've got to get to work on time. Get up 10 minutes earlier. You can make 10 minutes spare in your morning to meditate. Now, what this is going to do, as it calms your brain down, you're going to start going over all the unprocessed thoughts that you had yesterday. All this, if you had a bit of like anger or someone cut you off in traffic and then you had to go straight into work, you didn't get a chance to process this thought. This gives your brain a bit of a chance to decompress and process the unprocessed thoughts. Now, once you clear all this baggage, your morning starts fresh, it starts clean. You allow new thoughts to come into your brain, new creative ideas and thoughts, which is going to structure the rest of your day. You're going to actually start to think of things that you really need to do that are actually going to make a difference in your life. Not just the mundane tasks that that you think, this is going to improve my life. I should be doing this, I should be doing that. But when you sit there and meditate for a good 10 minutes, if you can do 20 minutes, even better. But just start with 10 minutes. That's the base. You're going to realize, I was wasting so much time doing this, doing that. It doesn't even matter. I was wasting so much time thinking about this crazy car that I'd love to have, or this crazy house, or all these things. It doesn't matter. I have everything I need right now. I have a roof. I have food. I have an able, physical, strong body. And most importantly, I'm in control of my mind. I'm in control of my thoughts. And that in turn leads me in control of my actions. When you're now in control of your actions, you control the result of your life. You control the outcome now. You're no longer the subject to the external factors. You control the internal, which allows you to control the external. Because the external world is a direct mirror reflection of what's going on internally. If you're all scrambled internally, and you're rushing, you're spinning your wheels, you're thinking like, I got to get shit done, but you're not making any real world progress. It's like you're going on this infinite treadmill, or you're on the hamster wheel and you're running and running and running, and you're just spinning your tires and you're getting no real sense of direction or progress in your life. That's because of this. You flood your brain with dopamine in the morning by social media. You go straight into doing things that you don't even really need to do, because your brain just goes, I've got to do this. This is my way to move forward. No. You're more successful and smarter than what you actually think when you break things down. And then you're led to believe that you're not doing as well as you should be doing, because you see social media and you see all these other people doing these crazy things. And I promise you, it's not beneficial to you. I promise you this, because I was stuck in this loop for so long. Get rid of it. Yeah, social media is it's good. It's a good tool to have to, if you can control it. But first thing in the morning, it's not the way to go. Put the phone down. Expose yourself to something difficult, your cold shower, caffeinate, and meditate. Very simple. These things, the combination of these three things would take you, maybe cold showers 5-10 minutes, meditations 10 minutes, and then you have your coffee 5 minutes. It's 25 minutes for your morning, and then you hit the ground running. You realize the things that you actually need to do. Like for me, I did my cold shower. I did the cold shower. I had my coffee. Now the things I need to do is create this content. This is my highest leverage task. It's making information out there that's going to actually have a real world impact and help people. Not to put out the flashy car and like the lifestyle and all this thing. Yeah, it's cool down the track, but it doesn't matter. My life is no better. Like this is conflicting, right? Some people say, I'd rather be sad in a Ferrari than sad in a Toyota Camry or whatever. Yeah, fair point. I get that. But like, why even have to think of that? Like, why even want to be sad in the first place? Your life is a holiday. Your life is ecstatic. You're living in the best times that humans have ever lived in. We're living in prosperous times. When you can wake up in a house where water doesn't actually get in, you're not flooded, you're not getting besieged by another colony or army, you're not under attack, you're safe, you're calm. You don't, like, your anxiety levels don't need to be so high and stressed and stressed out thinking, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, because you're safe. No one's coming to invade your house, well, I hope not, and take the things that you have. And like, back in the medieval days or in the Roman Empire, all these great empires, they would get besieged all the time, and you'd have to have this reason for high levels of anxiety to be alert. But we don't need that now. Use this energy to create. Don't compete with other people out there, and don't look at, like, on social media, this guy's got this guy's got that. Use that energy to create your life. Envision your life how you want it and create. That's where the power lies. When you understand that you have the ability to control the outcome, once you control the internal thoughts by winning the morning, everything becomes so much easier. You'll be able to go to the gym. You're able to go and control what you eat. You'll be able to control where you invest your time for the day. You're no longer just doing tasks because that's what someone told you to do. You can actually think, okay, this is important, this is not important, and you can divide your day into things of importance. Then after you do that, obviously, you choose the next three most powerful things you can do for your day. They're going to have the biggest impact in your life. Whether that's going to the gym, going for a walk, doing 10K steps, whatever it is. Choose three things that are going to actually put you in the right direction of your life. Then all the small things come after that. They don't really matter, but just do the three most important things. Like for me, it's making content. The next thing is I hit 10,000 steps, and then I'd probably eat a nutritious meal. They're the things that are going to sustain my life force. They're going to actually give me the passion to continue living a good, fulfilling life. It's not going on the phone and seeing what someone else is doing with their life. It's focusing on what I'm doing and how I can control my own life. Anyway, I want you to understand how important it is to win the morning. Winning the morning is going to enable you to win the day. Now, when you've won one day, you can string these together now. You're going to do this 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and then you've won the week. You look back on Friday and you're like, damn, my Monday was so powerful. So was Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. I've had a massively successful week. I've won the week. Now you start stringing the weeks in together and you start building this momentum up, and then you've won the month. What do you think happens when you win the month? You continue to win. You stack momentum. Everything is based upon momentum and speed. That's where, like, the laws of conservation, laws of energy, all that comes from speed, momentum. That's how you build success. That's how you build your life in the direction you want to go into. It's not throwing constant distractions in your life. It's not, scrolling social media. It's not looking at someone else where they're at in life. It's not doing mindless tasks that you think you should be doing. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Understand that you must win the morning to win the day. It doesn't work the other way around. You don't have a good night or a good afternoon that's going to make your morning better. No, it starts with the morning. You can't go back and change the past. So start winning the morning, and this will encourage the rest of the day to be positive, the rest of the week, the rest of the month, boom, the rest of your entire life. The morning will control your entire life. Hope to see you on the next video.